What's up, everybody? It's your boy JD back again with another video. You guys know what time it is. It's time to hop back in the stellar Swordmaster. So we're about to go and get into it. See what's in store for us today. But before we do, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Want to take support any further, Patreon link is in the description below. Also join the TheOtakuFix membership and hit the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a video or go live on each channel. So let's go and get into it, man. Lord Joseph, we received an urgent message from Damar. I tried to prepare the boy as best I could, but perhaps I expected too much of him too soon. I just hope he's still alive at least. Boy, you're gonna be surprised he whooped his ass. Well, now, I certainly wasn't expecting this. Borden, do you reckon Istvan Gaither is an easy opponent? No, absolutely not, my lord. Despite being only in his mid-20s, he's already established a reputation as an unrivaled warrior among the younger generation in the West. Some believe he may even become the greatest knight in the West's history. Indeed. I devised a plan under that assumption as well. Istvan is the rightful heir to Count Gaither, the champion of the West. I thought it would be the perfect opponent for Vlad's debut duel. Against such a powerful foe, no one could fault Vlad if he lost. And if he managed to counter even one of Istvan's blows, Vlad's prestige would immediately receive a tremendous boost. Once more, once Vlad lost the handkerchief to Istvan, at least he would be forced to turn to the Vayezids for help, or so I thought. Once again, you surprised me, Vlad. Borden, regarding the instructions I gave you, yes, Lord Joseph. I prepared everything precisely as you requested. Cancel them bitches. Cancel them, we don't need them no more. Well, I want you to call off the whole affair. Yes, sir, I'll get right to... You're like, wait, what? Pardon? I'm going to have to revise the entire scheme from scratch. He like, now I gotta start over. Oh my gosh, I was so confident Vlad was gonna get his ass whooped. I didn't even devise a plan B in case this shit actually worked. I gotta devise a whole nother plan now. What? But sir, I've been working around the clock for the last 10 days. Don't you hate it when that shit happens? Like, y'all ever was at work and your boss tells you to do some shit and then you start doing the shit, or the shit takes you a couple of days or whatever and you start doing it, or whatever the case may be. And then right before you finish, or right as you finish, your boss be like, I don't need that shit no more. Don't that piss you off? Dog. Whoo! Talk about the level of pistosity you would have. Like, bro. So you mean to tell me I did all this and you wait till now to say, oh, I don't need this shit no more? Like, you could have told me that shit yesterday. I digress. Real world shit coming in. Whatever. The situation has changed. I anticipated the worst, but I failed to prepare for the best case scenario. I suppose it's a blessing in disguise. You're like, bro, I spent all this fucking time, though. We humbly request that the sword be returned to us. I will humbly request you get the fuck out of my face. That's what I would tell him. That's what I would tell him. Tell him I humbly request you get the fuck out of my face. You lost fair and square. Go on now, shoot. I don't see any issue. The sword was won, honestly. Doesn't it seem like a rather excessive trophy to claim? Your mama, get out of here. I think we'll manage. Frankly, it goes entirely against the principles of chivalry. You agreed to it. Get the fuck, go, pish posh. For one night to take another sword simply for winning a trivial duel. Trivial? I beg to differ. If you accepted the duel without weighing the potential consequences, then that's your own fault, I'm afraid. What is it that you want? You're asking the wrong person. You know very well why he took that sword. You ain't getting that sword back, bro. I'll melt that bitch down and make a chain out of it. These negotiations are over. It appears so. You may leave. I assure you, we'll be seeing each other again before long. I look forward to it. I'll come out to greet you myself. Bid the boy farewell for me. Gladly. Now when y'all get back, I don't want to hear shit. Go on now, shoot. Oh, Vlad, that little runt. He's gotten himself mixed up with a very dangerous man. You don't even know the half of his hair. You don't even know the half of it, my boy. We was mixed up with him from jump. He the one that started all this shit. I suppose there's no need to accept Lord Joseph's offer anymore, is there? That's correct. After all, it was one of his own knights who fought off the Gaithers and thwarted their marriage proposal. What a relief. Though I greatly appreciate House Vayezid's support in times of need, the thought of losing our autonomy to them frightened me terribly. Sir Vlad is a remarkable young man. You don't encounter knights like him very often. Indeed. How much potential do you see in him? If he continues to develop at this rate, with his talents, I believe he could become the greatest knight of his generation in the North. Really? Of course, I say that with the utmost caution. It's extremely difficult to predict the potential of someone like Sir Vlad. Adding as the sole head of the family is no easy task, and who knows when such a situation may arise again in the future. Rather than handing over control of House Hanno to one of many powerful, hungry nobles, I'd rather have a companion by my side, even if he is merely a knight of humble origins. He like, what you trying to say? He like, you ain't saying what I think you saying. Baron, Alicia, do you mean? It's an attractive offer for the Vayezids as well, don't you think? This would create something like a blood alliance between us. Doesn't it seem a rather hasty decision? I realize that the knights are considered quasi-nobility, but even so. He has the potential to become the greatest knight in the North. You said so yourself. I can't bear the thought of anyone else claiming him before I do. Like, it's certainly preferable to marrying some stranger, wouldn't you agree? That's true, but besides, I find him amusing. Damn, my boy get a sword and a girl. Goddamn, boy. Vlad, you motherfucker, you. How you get two hoes? The servant sure looks happy. You were right. All I needed to do was offer her some whiskey. I figured it would be a good match given that the servant is an earth spirit and whiskey is made from barley. That bottle wasn't cheap, but it was worth every penny. The blessing of the white serpent is like having an extra life. Thank you. I want to see how this marriage proposal thing is going to work. Is your body sore or uncomfortable in any way? Were you injured? No, Lady Alicia, I'm fine. I noticed you pouring some whiskey on the hill yesterday. Yes, I fell out to pay my respects. That's one way to do it. Fate seems to smile upon me every time I come here. Perhaps the spirits here are looking after me. Vlad, let me pour one out for the dead homies. Sir Zaya, would you deliver this letter to Lady Oksana for me? Tell her I truly appreciate the warmth and support that House Vayezid has shown me in these difficult times. And this for Lord Joseph. Following the recent trouble with the Central Region and the West, it has become clear to me where Damar's loyalty must lie. Yes, Baron Alicia, I will make sure to pass on these letters and your message. And you, Sir Vlad, the knight who defended my honor, I believe the former heads of the family would have been very pleased with you. Hence, oh shit, what we about to get? I decided to present you with an heirloom that has been passed down in our family for generations. What I do? I've seen that before. It's called the Elvish Amberstone. Elvish Amberstone, okay. What that do? Elves are a unique species who dwell in the woods on the eastern borders of the Empire. Although their contact with the Empire is relatively limited since they worship different gods. The first head of our family was said to have maintained close relations with them. In return for their kindness, he showed them he was given this gem. Known as Elvish Amberstone, it is formed from resin of an extremely rare tree species. My father kept his stone on the pommel of his sword. However, I'm no swordsman myself, so the stone has been languishing in neglect. I thought it would suit your sword very nicely, Sir Vlad. He expensive gifts always come at a price. If the gem once belonged to the founder of your family, doesn't that make it a priceless heirloom? I couldn't possibly accept such a gift. I can't think of anyone who deserves it more than you. You have now defeated the Hano family on 2 separate occasions. Even so, this seems rather excessive, so Isaiah looks flustered as well. I need you to get that stone for me. I'm counting on you. That's right. I'll help you if you help me. I can help you recover your memories if you teach me about sword fighting. I wouldn't be here for today if it wasn't for the pact I made. You kept at your end of the deal. It's my turn to help you recover your memories. The knight accepts only fair rewards for their deeds. Thank you, Lady Alicia. Is it really wise to accept that? he like, yo, normally I would tell you what to do, but I don't even know in this situation. Thank you. Couldn't have been easy to accept such a precious gift. I'm sure it'll all work out in the end. Besides, this could be a clue to bringing back your memories. That's true. Now, use my world to look into the stone. Yo, if that shit breaks, I would die laughing. I would die laughing if this shit breaks. Oh my god, that shit would be hilarious. It would be hilarious if it breaks. I knew the boy was rather ambitious. Rather ambitious. Now that's an understatement. He's barely been knighted and he's already set his sights on joining the ranks of the nobility. I say good for him. A man reach ought to exceed his grasp. I knew there was something different about him the moment I first laid eyes on him. It's not like that. Oh, come now. There's no need to be bashful. Personally, I don't think it was such a bad decision at all. Strictly speaking, she's only lent you the ring temporarily. But if you think about it, she just gave away a priceless Hano family artifact. And to you, of all people, the very night whom she presented her handkerchief. My, such a dazzling potential. I told you I didn't ask for any of this. Cersei, would you please say something? You were there. You witnessed the whole scene. For now, I'll inform Lord Joseph and await his response. I'm not sure what to make of this either. Yes, sir. Understood. They about to tease the shit out of you. We've already arrived? That was quick. I mean, y'all been making fun of the boy the whole ride. I mean, shit. You do that, time flies. We were so busy teasing our young friend that we didn't even know if we reached Schoarra. What a shame. Perhaps we can camp out here for the night and enter the town tomorrow. Vlad like, nope. We going. I ain't about to sit here and do all this. Devil is a lie. Vlad, give it a try. Me? Hey, it's about time you started giving a command to open the castle gates as a knight should. Will the guards really obey me? It seems like just yesterday I was slipping in and out of the castle like a thief in disguise. They don't open the gates for you. You're sleeping outside. I'll open those dark gates if it's the last thing I do. He like, I ain't sleeping outside. I ain't about to do that. That's a negative. Halt. Who goes there? I am Vlad, Knight of House Vayezid. I have returned after completing my mission. Vlad, the newly appointed knight who defeated the Lindworm. Open the gates for him. Heard they like the Lindworm dude. Yeah, open them fucking gates, boy. He like, they listened? Of course. You're a knight now, Vlad. A knight is both a title and a symbol of honor. Only those who have proven themselves worthy may bear the title. You now possess authority to open the gates of every castle in Vayezid territory. Forgive us for keeping you waiting, sir. Welcome, Sir Vlad. Hold your head high and march forward with confidence. When you last walked out of these gates, you were merely Vlad the Squire, but now you enter the city for the first time as Sir Vlad. Ooh, this about to be that shit. have you no shame whatsoever? A true knight would sooner die than return after such humiliation. Forgive me, Father. I ain't gonna lie though, I wouldn't have returned either. I would have stayed fighting that dude with my bare fists. He like, and on top of losing your sword and losing, then you got hurt too? Like, he like, bro, you have the nerve to appear before me in that state. All the pieces were finally in place. Victory was practically guaranteed. How could you fail so miserably at such a simple task? I might have understood if it had been that smug bastard Rutger. But how in God's name did you let a rookie knight embarrass you in a public duel? You lost far more than that damn sword that day, I assure you. You've essentially given the Vayezid complete control over Damar. And what about you, Golden? How the hell could you just stand by and let my son suffer such a disgrace? I'm terribly sorry, my lord. What happened? You said you knew the boy. Well, in a way. You know him as well, sir. He's the boy who was taken in and raised by Jorge, the former knight. He like, that motherfucker? He like, him? That's the dude you let? He like, oh my god, that makes it even worse. Even now, it seems I can't rid myself of that troublesome fiend. The boy himself was remarkably talented, and he was surrounded by knights of exceptional caliber. Mentally, they made very clever use of the terrain as well, and more importantly, there was an unexpected guest there. He didn't even flinch in the face of my energy. I didn't recognize him though. Perhaps the Vayezids have been keeping him hidden. Those cunning scoundrels. Golden, you remember the teachings of our ancestors who conquered the West, don't you? Of course, my lord. Take what you can and fill your belly at all costs, for your hands were made for stealing. That is the only way to survive in the harsh lands of the West. Precisely that wisdom has served me well over the years. I have spent my entire life stealing, plundering, and pillaging for the sake of my people. The Gaithers are natural pioneers. We are the pillagers. Nobody takes anything from us. Very soon, the North will feel the full force of our wrath. Retrieve my son's sword, no matter the cost. Well, this is going to be interesting. This is definitely going to be interesting. That's it for today's video, man. Hope you guys enjoyed. You did, make sure to drop a like, sub to the channel. Let me know what you guys think about everything that happened in the comment section below. Also, you guys want to keep up with me, Twitch, Twitter, Discord, links, all of that is in the description as well. And I will catch you guys next time. Peace.